when I'm 105 years old.
We had a truck decide to overtake another truck and was on our side of the road. Brought back flashing memories of our incident.
There's about 1,500 caravans coming. I'm going already. See you, Dad.
See you, Dad. Okay.
It's going to be okay.
I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here.
I know.
All right.
I know you guys are going to miss Dad. We're going to miss him even more. But yeah, thanks for having us, Dad. And
So good.
you got your drum kit now. We haven't even told everybody about you. Dad got a drum kit, guys. So I'm trying to get him maybe a YouTube channel. What do you reckon, Dad? You get a
I got to get a bit better. Yeah.
So we hope you've loved Dad on a few of our videos as well. But yeah, everything's got to come to an end. And guess what? Yep, today we're leaving the driveway.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
They're going to call me a pack of whingers.
Ah, don't worry.
All right.
It's all good, though. It's all good.
a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A nomad passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. I mean, Doritos.
I reckon that's Povo nachos, Mr. B, because it's like some dip and some leftover corn chips that we had from the other day. Any hoozy, we're back.
Sorry, I'm rude eating.
That's okay. I'm having a Vino's anyway. Cheers to that.
Cheers. What's mine? Lemonade.
Yeah, lemonade. Moving right along. Yeah. I did get a bit sad this morning. We've left Dad's place officially. We've had an amazing time at Dad's. If you have been following along the journey, we've been there for a little bit because we had to get things sorted. We went on holidays, we came back and so forth. But anyway.
Hang on. Drama for this episode.
Oh, God.
I left the chocks behind at G-Dad's. I didn't even look. We drove straight out his driveway. We're here. On the way heading here, I'm getting this phone call. And then G-Dad calls and goes, don't want you to stress, not have a fight, but you left your chocks in the driveway.
Just saying, guys, because I drove. The chocks are the amazing tread ones. They are fluoro green, and Mr. B didn't see them. He was too busy looking and directing me out of the driveway. But anyway, we'll get them eventually, so it doesn't really matter.
That's the drama for this episode.
You're funny. How did I go towing? We won't ask Mr. B yet. I'm going to let you know. I inflated the airbags. We ran them just a little bit over 20 this morning when we pumped up. Amazing, gotta say. The digger noticed a real difference, especially we traveled, I don't know how many Ks. So we did around just under 4 hours to get where we are now, give or take. So however many Ks that is. We did have to head up the Toowoomba, we did the Toowoomba bypass. So I don't even know where we are. West? Are we west?
West. Southwest.
Southwest. We're southwest for international viewers, going up to Toowoomba, you can go up this range and it's super steep. They actually did a bypass for semis because it's that hectic. You do have to pay a toll, which is a couple of bucks, but it's a lot easier drive. It's still hectic, but yeah, the big digger, not a problem. I think we punched out probably about 70 k's on the bypass heading up the hills.
Yeah, it fluctuates between 80, 90 and 100.
Take it easy.
Yeah, but there are a lot of B doubles and big rigs or trucks heading up there. So you just got to be mindful when you're coming up that some of them may be doing 40 because of the amount of weight that they're carrying. So if you're towing a van, you just got to be looking ahead to make sure.
It actually seems like you catch them pretty quick too, hey?
Do.
But I feel like I did actually really well, and I did back the van into where we are now. So on that note, Mr. B, how was my driving today?
I'd give you a 9 out of 10 for driving.
Thank you. I feel like I was very cautious, but still stuck to the speed limit of towing, so I felt that was good.
Yep. There was one instance, and I was super impressed. We had a truck decide to overtake another truck and was on our side of the road. Brought back flashing memories of our incident.
Yep.
We did actually pull off the road because he had nowhere to go,
It was lucky there was actually a pull-off zone. I feel like it just happened at that point for a reason. I will, by the time we finish this, flick it down for you to watch, and that's going to be coming off the Blackview dash cam.
And then backing in, I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10 for that.
High five for me! Woohoo! I must admit, I didn't have a van on both sides. I only had one on one side, but I did it in one back.
Yeah.
So, good.
Oh, you did really well. Really
Yeah.
well. I'm impressed with that. So,
I feel like life on the road has started off pretty smoothly already.
well, you know what might happen now?
What?
I might be getting chauffeured around Australia.
Well, I always think it's important for the ladies, unless you are a lady that's traveling full-time on your own and you have to drive yourself. I think it's really important as a female to be able to not only drive with the van on the back, be able to hook it up and do those things as well, because if your partner or anything was to happen, then you're in that situation.
Oh yeah, like so if your partner has an accident or God forbid something more serious.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, if you're travelling with someone,
If there are bugs.
both people should be capable.
Exactly.
And fairly confident in being able to, like Man said, hook up, tow, reverse,
Do all
and
those
stuff
things.
like that. Not saying you have to be perfect, and I'm not saying everyone must do it, but
No, don't. I'm going to say I'm pretty independent. Don't be scared. Just maybe give it a go. Any hoosies, we got to kick back for a little bit. Setup was easy. As you saw, nothing moved. We were so excited. Pretty much nothing moved. The shower setup was great. My little system there with the bag, easy. Yeah, everything was good. So we are going to kick back for a little bit. I might take you along and do you reckon the guys might want to have dinner with us? Maybe?
maybe.
I think we might get the Weber out tonight, cook up a bit of a feed, have an early night, and then we're actually going to take you around town tomorrow to show you a little bit of where we're staying. There is something big that is actually happening, but it's not going to be in this episode. It's actually going to be in the next episode. That's pretty cool, hey Mr. B?
Should I talk about the other things we put up today, or are we going to...
Oh, well, we're going to do a whole rundown on the Starlink. But how good was the poll too, by the way, just quickly? That was easy.
I'm just going to do a shout out, not paid. Barbecue Arm in Ormeau. Amazing company to deal with. And totally lovely.
Yeah.
Even send you an email to say thank you for the purchase.
Yeah.
And I did a pickup, and that was super easy. Poll's amazing.
Yeah. But we are going to do a full
We are
going to do a full episode, which is coming up probably in the next 2 weeks, of the full
But I
Starlink
just
setup.
want to give them a shout out and
Yeah.
just let you guys, I did pay hard-earned money for it. It was not a gift, and they didn't ask us any way to do a good review, negative review, or anything.
Honest.
Just
So we will be sharing a very honest review on
yeah.
it.
And we will tag them. So if you've used Barbecue Arm or the company,
Actually, let us know.
Yeah,
let us
know.
let us know. Let us know what you guys think already. Actually, maybe before we put it through its paces. But first setup today, got to say that was pretty easy. And
Yeah.
And still loving my ladder. If you missed that a couple of episodes ago, the ladder was definitely a game changer for
we
me.
might try to get in this episode.
Well, I've already used it.
Oh.
I already used it.
The
So,
popo.
but any hoosies, let's kick back, Mr. B. I reckon we're on the road mode.
Yep. Cheers.
See you for dinner, guys. It is time for dinner. Time for dinner, guys. So I'm just going to do an easy one, and tonight it's going to be cooking on the Weber, which is my absolute favorite. I absolutely love it as well in our new setup that we've actually got the pull-out barbecue drawer, which is amazing. It's just so easy. We did a massive stock up just before we left Dad's as well. We went down to the local butcher, who, shout out to him, he's amazing. So he basically did us up a whole heap of meat, chicken, sausages, premium mince, all that sort of stuff. So tonight I needed to get rid of a bit of stuff because don't judge me, but my packing and stacking is normally, well, I am the wife of a 30 years military, but the freezer this morning, I ended up going back quickly before we left, and I've got a little bit of extra stuff. Are you ready for this? This is life on the road in the new rig with such a big fridge. Check out that. And if you're thinking, you guys that watch from week to week to week, and we thank you so much, no, there's no ice cream in there for Mr. B at all. It's literally food, and no ice cream. So tonight we will be having chicken. I'm going to do what Mr. B always likes to refer as a little pub salad. So I'm going to finish chopping that. I don't know, like, what do you guys have in your salad? I don't know, a bit of lettuce. I actually like the spinach, to be honest. I like the spinach leaves, especially in my brekkie with my little omelette. So just got a little bit of lettuce. Gonna do a little bit of tomato, bit of carrot. Gotta say as well, just in case you're looking and going, what is she using? This is actually my Jarvis Walker fishing knife that Dad set me up with when we very first started traveling, because he's like, Dale, gotta get you a good knife, because you know what, when you catch all them fish up north, all those barras, you'll be able to fillet them. Yeah, no, you haven't missed out on anything, because no, I haven't caught any fish. But don't worry, I did say to Dad, because he did set me up with a really big reel and surf rod, I said, Dad, I think it's a little bit too big. So he set me up with a new little bait caster and a little rod. So I'm actually so keen to get by the water so I can actually fish. And Mr. B's like, can you actually catch a fish? And I'm like, yeah. But little fun fact on that, Mr. B doesn't actually like fishing at all. Did you hear me talking about you not fishing?
Yeah, can you grab me the car keys, please?
Car keys?
I'm just going to move the car across a little bit. So
Did you hear that? Like, I'm in the middle of the cooking segment and telling you guys, hang on a minute. Mr. B needs the car keys. I'll be back. I'm back. Mr. B felt that we parked the ute a little bit too far over that way. But anyway, it doesn't matter. As I was banging on, as I'm making the pub salad, oh, I can't believe I started cutting it like that. I was going to show you this. This is my little spiral cutter. I haven't got my glasses on, so it's actually this side. And then I ended up cutting it. This I absolutely love. We'll probably cut my fingers in a minute. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Oh no, yeah it is. So this one here. Oh, did I do it the right way? Hang on, let me just check. Let me check. Oh no, that's that way. That one's for the curler or the perler. And this one actually just does it like in little spaghetti things. I'll show you in a sec. I love this for the salad. So this one actually makes it, see, like this, like skinny. I love carrot like that. So good. Anywho, lost my train of thought. But anyway, no, Mr. B does not like fishing at all. So you will not see him fish, but you'll see me fish. I really made a mess of this. And you know what? That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Love my baby cucumbers. Baby cucumbers. They're the bomb. Add a little bit of the juice there. Can you hear that noise in the background too? Feeling a little bit bougie because at this camp we've actually got power. So you know what? It's actually been really hot today and I was like, we got power? I am going to run the air conditioner. So I've got the air conditioner on just in case you're wondering what that noise is. Here we go. Chop them up. Mr. B's going to go, oh, you don't make friends with salad. But anyway, that's not looking too bad. Pub salad. Next on the list, and I am cheating tonight because the freezer's so stocked up. I actually bought a couple of, I just bought one bag of chippies. One bag of chippies, but we are going on rations. So small serve. I've just popped them in here tonight and they're going straight in the Weber. Are you back, Mr. B?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello, people.
I was just telling everybody about, well, number one, how you don't like fishing, and I was cutting up everything with the fishing knife. Well, that's what I just told you guys. We got power, so we may as well have the aircon on because it's been cold.
It's freezing cold today.
It's nice. I've done up what you always say, a nice pub salad.
Just a little one.
What do you reckon is that good?
Well, a quarter of that.
Some chippies?
Yeah.
And some chicken.
Hello, people. Sorry.
Why we didn't really need to move it, did we? Were you just being really respectful and...
I'm being respectful.
Okay, yes. Alright, well that's okay.
Just a old matey on his...
Little buggy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give him a little bit more room then.
Bit more room, because we don't actually have neighbours on the other side of us at this campsite. And you're probably thinking, where are they? But you have to wait. We'll show you tomorrow. Anyway, prep's done.
Okay,
are you hungry?
Yeah.
You are hungry?
Yep.
We didn't actually have lunch. So, alright, I'll see you outside. I'm going to get the Weber done. Alright guys, so I've made it back outside to the Weber. It's just a barbecue slide. I mean, you know what? Just about any of these big off-road vans have them, but we are so excited to have it on our trail caravan because you know what? We didn't have one before, so loving it. Got to do a huge shout out to the guys at Barbecue Skins. We actually saw this product the other day when we went and got our Starlink pole from the guys at Barbecue Arm, and they were like, oh, have you not seen these before? And I was like, no. And I was really keen to have a look because, you know, when you're barbecuing and stuff like that, and we actually love lamb chops on the barbecue and stuff, and you get all the fat that, you know, when you're cooking and stuff makes a bloomin' mess. So anyway, Barbecue Skins have come up with this great idea for your Weber BBQ or the bigger size, and it's like a liner. So I'll show you. You just simply put it in here like this. They come in a pack of 5, and you just split them down the middle here. Let's move this off. And you'll just see here that they just completely line, we've got the BBQ, line it, and you're good to go. They reckon probably, well, I guess depends on what you're cooking. I'm going to say that you can definitely get a lot of uses out of this. So it's not going to be something that you need to replace every time. In their packs, they are a pack of 5. They're around about $39.95 for this size. However, I will put the link below. They were kind enough to send us out a box. And I'm going to say, using it for the first time tonight, I'm going to rate it after I've used it for a couple of cooks. But I know already it's going to be amazing because, you know what? I'm the one that cleans the barbecue. It's my barbecue. I cook and I clean on it. Isn't that right, Mr. B?
Correct.
What are you doing over there? Are you mapping us for tomorrow?
No.
What are you doing? Finding out what other activities we can do for tomorrow.
Correct.
There you go. All right. Let's get this bad boy started. I have put the chips on a little bit earlier, probably around about 15-20 minutes. So I'll open up this bad boy. I've just got the side light on because it's gone a little bit dark now. So the chips are looking pretty good, and as I said, I popped them in the pan, and I'm just gonna pop the chicken on. So we'll just pop that on. I think it's a little bit hot, but anyway, what I'm going to do tonight, nice and easy, I've actually just got a little bit of Mexican seasoning. It's just like what you, I don't know, taco seasoning, Mexican seasoning. I'm just going to chuck a little bit of that on. Actually, I might put a bit in the chips too. That might be alright. Woo! Good barbecue, a little bit of smoke. Oh, jeez. Hey! Mr. B's like, what are you doing? Smoking everyone out. Well, I'm smoking myself out. Whew. But it's actually looking pretty good. How's chippies? How easy is the weather, gotta say. Like, look at this. By the time I had, I don't know, another wine? Was it a one wine? I did sip it. I'm on day one, back on the road. So I sipped it, one wine, cook, whatever. You want to dish up, Mr. B? Easy dinner. Easy dinner. You can have the big one. I just want that little one. Thank you. Easy dinner. We are just going to kick back, relax, have an early night probably. Hey.
Yeah, maybe watch some YouTube.
Watch YouTube. We're going to watch our favourites on YouTube and get inspiration of being back on the road again. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's what actually made us start travelling full time, didn't it? We got inspired by our little favourites on YouTube. So we were just like, you know what? These guys are doing it.
Yeah, that, and then we're camping every weekend, and we thought, well, we could do this full time.
Yeah, exactly. So, note with that said, if you're thinking of traveling full time and you're just like, I'm not sure if we're ready, whatever. If you keep thinking that, you'll never be ready. Isn't that right?
Yeah. And if you can't do it now, at least prepare for it. And I'm not saying in a year or 2 years' time, I'm saying set a date.
Yeah.
Stick to it. And if you need to work hard and save for it, do that.
Yeah.
And then get out and do it.
Exactly.
There are a lot of people that actually work out full time. Or not saying, so I shouldn't say full time, but they work as they travel around.
As in, like, some people are working their normal jobs, which is based, I guess, on a computer, that type of thing. But what you're basically saying is you can actually travel. When we started traveling first time around, there's so much work available.
Yeah.
Towns are wanting people.
Or even the caravan park, couple of caravan parks we stayed at, Amanda could have got a job there doing social media. And my social media is not the greatest, but they actually need people. They need people for everything. Anywho, I'm going to try a chip. Thank you, Mr. B. We're going to enjoy our dinner. Sorry, talking with my mouth full. We're going to enjoy dinner. And you know what? We're going to catch these guys in the morning. Yep.
Stick around. We've got a little bit to show you tomorrow. And yeah, we're just going to go from there. You found a few spots this afternoon that we're going to head to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll check them out and see what's going on.
All right.
What's going on.
So you guys have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you in the morning.
Or tomorrow afternoon. Or tomorrow evening.
Well, it depends what time's happening in your life. Anyway, see you soon, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. We're back.
We are.
How you feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. B had brekkie in bed.
Yeah, I did.
Been spoiled already, I tell ya.
I had egg, mushroom and smoky maple flavoured bacon
That was pretty much what we had.
in a bun.
That was pretty much what we had when we started the video all over again, because it was so nice. And I thought, you know what? We had a little bit of a sleep in. I made a coffee, and then I was like, I'm going to treat Mr. B to brekkie in bed.
Yeah.
So we've got our boots on, which you'll see in a minute. We've got our digger packed with a few supplies, and we're going to let you know officially where we are. There's a little bit of noise in the background. We've got planes flying over. We've got trucks in the background. But we are officially in a little town around about 85 kilometres southwest of Toowoomba, Millmerran.
Yes.
It's a cute little town.
And why are we here?
Well, we're here for a couple of reasons. Number one is because it's our first stop on our adventure. And number two, as I said, it's not going to be this episode, it's going to be the next one. We're actually here, it's a spoiler alert, for the Australian Camp Oven Festival. We are absolutely pumped for that, but it's not this episode, so you're going to have to wait. However, I'm intrigued because I've just worked out that the population in Millmerran is only about 1,500 people. And the thing is, at the festival, there's about 1,500 caravans coming.
So the population has doubled.
Yeah, but plus, you know, well,
Well,
how many people can you get in a caravan anyway? There could be like 6 people.
Oh,
So this town is going to be bustling this weekend. But anyway, don't worry, you guys are going to be here too. We're going to take you for a little wander around town. Probably won't take us too long because it's only a little town, and see what we can find. As I said, I think there's some silo art, probably a lot of rusty things.
There is.
What do you reckon, Mr. B?
Well, I know that you're interested in going to the op shop.
Yeah, but today the op shop shuts at 12 and we had a sleep in.
Damn.
So anyway, enough banging on. Let's go and see the sights of Millmerran.
And who likes my new haircut?
Oh, did you just notice? Yeah, Mr. B had a quick haircut too.
Back to my original old self.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about it.
I am.
Anyways, put it in the comments. Do you think Mr. B should grow his hair again? Or should he keep it short?
Yep.
On that note,
I look 30 years younger.
I'm going to leave it at that. We just stopped and we found a couple of more murals. Murals. This morning it was so funny because they had an ad on a telly for Muriel's wedding. I called it Muriel's instead of Murals, Mr. B. Oh, we're off to a good start already. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Well, the octopus, it was a rare 8-wheeler Leyland.
Come over here and tell everybody.
Imported into Australia and carry up to 70 bales of wool.
What? I don't know if everyone heard you. What was it?
A rare 8-wheeler Leyland was one of only 3 imported into Australia and could carry up to 70 wool bales.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Called the octopus.
I'll show you properly, guys. Can you take us through the other ones, Mr. B? Look at that. That's super big. I like his little dog too. Look at that. It's like a little tucker box maybe. What's this one?
This is Edward Pym. He became the first master carrier in the district in 1922, and his son Teddy continued in the business, and he built this shed in 1954.
Oh.
And this one is the rail motor. For over 50 years it transported a vital link between Millmerran and Toowoomba, carrying passengers, mail and general freight. And before that, in the early 1900s, there was one horse to carry every 2 humans in Australia.
Jeez.
They provide the main means of transport, the wool clip, until the advent of motor vehicles in the district in the 1920s. How interesting is that?
A lot of detail, isn't it? I've got to say, I wonder if there's any more. So we've spotted this one because it did say that there are many murals around. We might.
I don't think there's any silos here though.
Well, what were those things that we saw in the beginning? Aren't they silos?
Where we were just down there?
Yeah.
No.
Is that like water tanks?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Ah, yeah, true. I got a bit mixed up. Anyway, let's go in town, see what else we can find. The one thing you can't beat about a small country town, isn't that right, Mr. B?
That's right.
However, we don't have any room in the freezer, is the local butcher.
Yeah.
This one looks really good too, gotta say. Look, he's got his specials on his board and wood smoked bacon, shoulder ham. I reckon he's got some really good cuts of meat here too for the show on the weekend. Pity we
Well, it's not too much meat, it's more dampers, I think.
pity we couldn't fit any more in the freezer. Full of action in the main street today. Got a lot of trucks coming by. Now, I know we have been asked before about dogs and stuff. Well, we don't actually have a dog, but you know what? If you actually got a dog and you're on the road or just doing adventures, Millmerran, you can come and wash your dog while you wash your laundry. Bit of accommodation in old Millmerran as well. There's a beautiful Airbnb. Well, actually no, I don't think it's an Airbnb, it's a B&B right behind me, and then there's a couple of motels in town as well. What are you reading, Mr. B? Is this like got a bit of heritage?
So the house is actually called Passchendaele.
Oh.
And it was built in 1919.
Mm-hmm.
And it was built in memory of his brother who died in the First World War in France.
Aww. She's
And
an
it
original.
was a food and saddle manufacturing place.
Oh, there you go. This is what it looked like back in its heyday. Like this. Still looks alright, eh?
As you've seen, the name was etched into the roof.
Oh, yeah, all the way up there.
Yep.
Jeez. That's pretty cool, hey?
So 105 years old.
Hope I still look that good when I'm 105 years old.
I hope you make it, 'cause I can't change it anyway.
This was the original old bakery built back in the 1930s. It doesn't look too bad either, but it is a private residence now, so guess what? We are not having finger buns and bread rolls here today. Anyway, let's keep going. I gotta say too, Mr. B, because we are a little bit fuel snobbish, that sounded alright, didn't it? Because we're a little bit fuel snobbish and we're stopping at little towns and that, we've just noticed in Millmerran they've got a brand new BP.
And they do have an Ampol 14 k's towards Toowoomba as well.
Yeah. So there you go. I can't believe how many trucks. I guess it's the gateway. The gateway for the trucks. I've walked the whole street, all the way up and all the way back. And now I think it's time for me to have a rest. Mr. B is going into the newsagents, which he loves. He doesn't mind to get a magazine or two. And I'm absolutely loving the setup in town. They've got these like camp oven setups and cook up things, again for the festival, but yeah, it's really nice. So I'm going to chill out here for a bit, wait for Mr. B, and I think it's that time of the day, as I usually say, and we're going to head down that way. We've just made our way down to the good old pub. Every town has at least one or two or five. What were you saying, Mr. B? How funny it is that
all the hotels that were built in the late 1800s or the early 1900s all have suspicious fires. I'm thinking it's a insurance fraud.
You reckon?
For sure.
So the first pub, hang on a second, the first pub in Millmerran was actually built in 1891, and guess what happened? Suspicious fire. And then this beauty was built in 1925. I think it's had a few mods since then, and today it's actually called the Sundowner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is where the original one was. So it burnt down, so they've rebuilt another one.
I'm thinking it's the only pub in town.
It is.
So there was a bottle shop up the other end of the street. I'm just saying that I reckon it's probably owned by the same publican. But anyway, that end of the street, we're down this end of the street. So there you go. Back in camp.
We are.
How good was Millmerran? What a cute little town, I've got to say. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, if you're passing this way, I'd definitely say stop in, support the locals, that type of thing. And we're going to kick back now, I reckon, for the next couple of days until everything starts up here. So make sure you stick around. Well, not stick around. Make sure you check us out next week, because we've sort of already told you why we are at Millmerran.
Yep.
And I reckon it's going to be an absolute cracker. The show has been going for, this will be its 14th year.
Yep.
So pretty keen to see what they've got to show us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Yeah, will we? I'm feeling.
You're doing all the way up there.
I'm feeling pretty tall, Mr. B. I don't want to squish your new hair, do you? On that note. Hello.
Hello.
On that note.
Oh, you want me to? I thought you were going to continue talking.
No.
Go on adventures. Have fun. Always. Please be safe.
You always say I talk too much anyway. See you next episode, guys.